Welcome to Legal Aid of West Virginia's Kinship Benefit video series. Today, we're going to be talking about what benefits are available to caregivers who have adopted, or how adopting a child changes the benefits you might already be receiving. This video should be helpful to anyone who has or is considering adoption. If you have already adopted, it's important to know what benefits are available to assist you in caring for the child. If you are already receiving public benefits, it's important to know how these benefits might be affected by adopting the child. And when we talk about public benefits, we're referring to programs such as food stamps, West Virginia Medicaid, TANF, also known as West Virginia Works, Social Security and Disability, as well as tax consequences that comes from adopting. West Virginia Works, also known as TANF or Temporary Aid for Needy Families, is primarily cash assistance provided by the Department of Health and Human Resources. By default, West Virginia Works is available based on your income and the number of people in your home. If you are a current kinship caregiver, West Virginia Works is available regardless of your income. If you're considering adoption, you could lose West Virginia Works benefits you might be currently receiving if your income is too high following the adoption. West Virginia Works covers a wide variety of assistance to help care for the child. Depending on the child's needs, West Virginia Works can provide a cash assistance check, health insurance, a school clothing voucher, child care assistance through West Virginia Mountain Heart, referrals to legal aid, and even help paying for extracurricular activities such as sports or clubs. In order to receive West Virginia Works, the first step is to apply at your local DHHR office or online, and we'll provide the link to DHHR at the end of this video. Parents are eligible for assistance on a means-tested basis that looks at your income and expenses and your household size. The maximum time to receive benefits is 60 months, or 5 years. However, as your income situation changes, so can your eligibility. Therefore, it's very important to work with your caseworker to make sure that you remain eligible. Food stamps is a benefit that is also calculated based on your income and the size of your household. If your household size increases because you have now adopted a child, your income limits will also increase, meaning you could now be eligible, or if you were eligible before, you should remain eligible. For tax purposes, the general rule for claiming a child as a dependent is that the child has to live in the home and receive the majority of their care from the claimant for more than 6 months. However, we are lawyers, not accountants, and we strongly recommend that caregivers consult with a tax professional to ensure that they receive the maximum benefit. It's important to note that there are 2 different adoption tax credits, one from the federal government and one from West Virginia. The rules and the amounts for each of these are different, so be sure to work with your tax professional to gain the maximum benefit for your situation. Adoptive parents should be aware that who and what they claim on their taxes can impact eligibility towards programs such as the Earned Income Tax Credit, the Child Care Tax Credit, and the Dependent Care Credit. Additionally, some forms of assistance that are directed to the child are not considered income and therefore are not taxed. Often, children in care are eligible for Social Security and disability benefits, either directly or through a parent who might have passed away prior to the adoption. Unlike other caregiver arrangements such as guardianship, the child can be eligible for SSDI or retirement benefits based on the adoptive parent's status. A child that has been adopted can be eligible for West Virginia Medicaid based on the household's financial eligibility. Additionally, West Virginia CHIP, which is different from Medicaid, is health insurance coverage. West Virginia CHIP is more limited, and once eligibility is determined and enrollment is successful, West Virginia CHIP staff will notify the payee of the coverage specifics. As we mentioned, it is more limited. It does not cover non-emergency medical transportation. A child cannot have creditable private insurance and West Virginia CHIP in the same month. In an adoption, the biological parents are replaced on the child's birth certificate. This means that once the adoption is finalized, the biological parents lose any and all benefits that might have been available to them through the child. However, they will also no longer owe any child support obligations, as they are no longer considered parents under the law. We've provided contact information for DHHR, the IRS's free tax preparation sites, as well as to the Social Security Administration. And if you have any questions about your situation, you can always contact legal aid. We hope that this video is helpful and as you are considering your options, and thank you. Have a great day.